So for this video, we're going to look at how to use Mapbox to make a general base map for other purposes. So the main interface of Mapbox looks like this, the two main things being our style editor, which is where we'll create the maps, and the data manager, where we can upload data sets to be applied to our maps. But for what we want to do, we want to make a base map. So let's start with style editor, go to new style and a classic template. Here we can see we have a couple options. We got streets, monochrome, navigation, satellite, streets, so on. But we want to start with monochrome. There's a few color options, but let's just go with our light option. Load that up. So yeah, now we're into the actual map part of Mapbox. As you can see, we've got the whole world map. When we zoom out, we can go anywhere. Let's just go to Melbourne, Australia. So yeah, here we are with our base map in Melbourne. Everything's grayscale, but we can play around with this a bit to show or not show what we want. So let's, for example, go to place labels. We can click on that and then click hide component if we want to have less labels showing, or we can unhide that again. So our map is grayscale right now, as that's the monochrome we chose at the start, but you're not restricted to this grayscale setting. You can change pretty much anything. So if we go through our layers, let's say we want to start by changing our watercolor to a color that represents that a bit more accurately. So we'll go down to land and water, make sure we're clicking our water fill layer, and then we have this whole spectrum we can change the color to. So there we go, we have a blue, and the same can apply for other things. So right now, our roads are blending in pretty well with the rest of the land. Let's say we want those to stand out. We're going to go to the road layer again, and we want to make sure we're clicking on the line layer specifically. And then we can change the color of that again to make those stand out. If we accidentally don't click on the road layer specifically and click on the base layer, it is going to change the whole background color. So you can do that if you want, but for now, we're just going to leave that as white. Now we can also add in some extra layers. So if we go to this blue plus here, we can go add new layer and a custom layer. If we go to our source, we can go to Mapbox streets. Let's go land use. And then let's say we want to classify this just to all the parks that are around Melbourne. So we'll go filter, class, and then our data field, we can go to park. And as you can see, that's all come up in green. So that's good. Let's cross out of that. Now you can see all our parks have been highlighted in black, but let's say we want those to be green. You can change that color again, and you can even change the opacity if you want to be able to see the other stuff through behind it. So there we go, we have some sort of decent base map of Melbourne here.